Okay, so here, there's a parked car here. So my position has to be going round that car, giving them enough space so that if they open the door or somebody is crossing the road in front of that van, I could get to see early. Position matters. So in that situation, the position was I need to go around, give them enough space. Here, I'm driving in the middle, not too close to the pavement. I mean, these people, they want to cross the road. And did you see where they were standing? They were standing very close to the road on the pavement. And if I drive too close to the pavement, what could happen? I could hit them. The door just opened. So the position when I'm driving, if there's parked cars, I need to give them door space. Okay, so that's the position I'm driving with parked cars on the road. If there's no parked cars, then maybe a meter away from the pavement, giving enough space from the pavement, so I'm not too close. The risk is I could hit the pavement, damage to my car, and also, like I said, somebody walking on the pavement near to the road, I could hit them. So drive in the middle of your lane. If there's parked cars like that, give them one door space. If there's no door space, if you can't give door space because the road is narrow, then go slowly. You compensate with your speed. Okay, you either give door space or you compensate with your speed. Like here now, I'm going to give one door space. Here, door space, door space. So my position has to be in the middle. In the middle. Okay, why? So I'm giving space to parked cars on this side as well as on that side. If someone comes, what am I going to do? I'm going to go into a gap, stick my nose out. If there's somebody coming, you will see there's a car coming. Okay, what am I going to do? Come to my side. Okay, they're waiting, mirror, mirror. I'm preparing. And then after that, position has to be going round that car. Mirror, mirror, signal left. I'm going to go left. Don't want to go too close to the pavement because I might take the corner and go here and then go in. Look into the road. Good. There's a car coming. What am I going to do? Go in and stick my nose out. Stick my nose out. Not too close to the pavement, not too close to the parked car, and stick my nose out. Okay? Not too close to the pavement because the car behind is going to think I'm parking. If I go too close to the parked car, my view is going to be restricted, and stick my nose out. Why? So then the car behind and everyone around me knows that I'm not parking, I'm waiting for the other car. Because my car is parked like that, stopped like that, people will know looking at my car becomes a signal. My car becomes my intention, what I'm about to do. Okay? Hi, if you are learning to drive or you are training to become a driving instructor, we have an online course for you. So if you're a learner, we have an online course for you for manual and automatic. And if you're training to become a driving instructor, we have an online course for you for your ADI Part 2 and ADI Part 3. Please check the description for the links of the courses. Have a look and have a read. If you like it, you could always join the course. Here, I need to be straight and go to my side and then steer. I need to come to my side and steer. Don't steer too early, cutting corner, go to the other side. Okay, for example, let me show you now. At the end, we'll go right. Mirror, mirror, we'll go right. Signal right. Now, for me to go right, I'm going to keep my car close to the center, but not on the other side, and keep my wheel straight. Keep it straight. Okay, and then I'm going to go straight to my side, and then I'm going to steer. Don't steer too early, because otherwise you will be cutting corner going to the other side. Okay, number one. Now when I'm turning right, let me show you going right. Next road on the right, mirror, mirror, I'm going to go right, signal right. Okay, if there's somebody coming, I'm going to wait. If not, go to my side, don't cut the corner. There's also a parked car, so go to my side, don't cut in corner, look into the road, and go nicely. Road was narrow, parked car, I need to go slowly, and I need to go to my side. I can't cut the corner. Okay, at the end we'll go left. Mirror, mirror, I'm going to go left. Signal left. Look at the road. Look at the layout. How is the road? It's quite sharp. I'm going to go there. Steer as I'm going. Look in. Look in. Anyone coming? Steer as I'm going, and go like that. And position has to be here, giving them space. Mirror. If the car wasn't there, I would have steered a bit earlier. Position here in the middle. Not too close, not too close. In the middle. If someone comes, I'm going to use those gaps like I did before. The purpose of these videos is to help you become better driver, help you become safer driver, help you become a driver who's not only safe for themselves, but also safe for others. They're thinking of others. They're thinking of their position of their car, giving others the full intention, the exact intention of what they're doing. That way, no one is confused. Remember, many accidents happens on the road because, not because people plan to do an accident. No one wakes up in the morning and start driving and thinking, I'm looking for an accident today. It happens because of confusion. It happens because they're not doing the right thing at the right time. I'm going to go next road on the right. Mirror, mirror. Right, the first road on the right. There's two roads, first one. So go slowly. Is the car coming? I'm just going to show you. Even though they're far, I'm going to show you. I'm going to stop here. Okay? I'm closer to this side. So people could just go past me. I'm closer here. I'm waiting for them. Looking to the road. Am I going to cut the corner? No. So when I was waiting for those cars, what did I wait? I waited closer to the center. That way, car behind could just carry on going. If I stopped in the middle, what would happen then? Car behind will be blocked and it will be on my side. If the road is narrow, then obviously they can't go. It's too narrow. You're going to position yourself in the middle. But if the road is big enough, then go closer to the center. That way, cars behind could carry on while you're waiting for the oncoming traffic. Going to go left at the end. Mirror, mirror. Signal left. Okay. Look how the corner is laid out. Is it sharp? Keep it straight. If not, I'm going to go with it. Okay. I'm going to go with it. Look ahead. Look in. And no one coming, and steer there. You want to make sure you don't want to take the corner. Okay, so be aware your position, be aware are you going to take the corner. Okay, second road on the right, second, that's first, second. So mirror, mirror, now signal. If it's second, I can't signal before the first one, I have to signal after the first. Okay, come to my side, closer to the center. Road is second, look ahead, look into the road, don't cut the corner. Don't cut the corner, and then here, mirror, go. Position in the middle, space, space. If they open the door, done. If you think you can't give door space because the road is too narrow, then what do? What are they going to do? Are they going to cross? Are they going to cross? I'm going to wait, see what they do. See what they do. Okay, okay, I waited. Did you see that? If someone is waiting, would help them to cross the road. Is the car coming? I've got a gap on my side. My position matters here. So I come here. Okay. And then what am I going to do? First gear, mirror, mirror. And then as they go, I carry on going. So as I was going in, I was preparing my car that way. As soon as they've gone, I'm ready to go. This one, I'm going to go left. Mirror, mirror, signal left. Look at the layout of the road. Look at the layout. How am I going to position? I'm going to go with the pavement. With the pavement. Here, here. That's it. Many learners, you know what they do? They go there and stop and they want to go left. So you look at the layout, look at the road the way it's set, and you follow the corner the way the corner is going. So here, what did I do? Over there, other ones, it was straight, sharp, I went straight. This one, I have to go round. Why? Because that's how the road is laid out, and that's how I should be going round. That's how I position myself. Okay? Remember, your position tells others what you are about to do, or what you are about to do, what you are doing. It gives, your car becomes a signal. Many people, they think that indicator is the only signal we use. It's not. There are many signals we use. Indicator is one of them. Our position is one of them. The way we position our car is one of them. Brake lights is another signal. Reverse lights is another signal. So these are all part of signal. So indicator is not the only. Okay? I'm going to go right on this mini roundabout. We're going to go right. Mirror, mirror. I'm going to go right. It's a mini one. So I must make sure position the way I'm going. I don't want to hit the thing in the middle, the white bit in the middle, okay? I need to go round it. Mini ones is very tiny, so I need to go round without touching the white in the middle. Mirror, mirror. I don't need to signal because I'm already out. That's the thing about mini roundabout, is when you're coming out, you don't have to signal if it's too small. Because by the time I signal, where am I? I'm already out. Okay? Keep the distance from the trunk. Don't go too close. Normally keep 2 seconds behind. And if you stop on the traffic, enough to go round. So if they break down, you should have enough to go round. That's how much space you should keep from the car in front. Here, I'm stopped behind this car. That's the distance. Why? If they break down now, what am I going to do? I got enough space to go around. If I go any closer, and if they can't move anymore because the engine broken down, then I'm stuck. And the car behind is close to me. What am I going to do? I'll be stuck here until what happens. Yeah. So when you stop behind a car on the traffic, waiting, moving traffic, slow moving traffic, when you stop, don't go too close that you can't go around if they break down. Okay. Stop somewhere safe on the left. Mirror, mirror, signal left, and stop here. Here we go. Stop here. Okay, good. So I hope you are watching, and I hope you now understand that the way you position your car, it becomes a signal. It tells others your intention. So it is very important that you get to learn. You are always conscious about the position, the way you position your car on different situations when you're driving. Because like I said, it is the signal that you're using. You are telling everybody, looking at your car from the outside, they need to know exactly what you're doing. So think of from the outside. When you're driving, think, how is my car looking from the outside? If others sees my car now, what would they think? Now, the way I am now, they know exactly what I'm doing. They know I'm parked up. Why? I'm closer to the pavement and I'm parked up. I'm not in the normal driving position. If I was, people will know that I'm driving. Here they know. So your car becomes a signal. So always think, when you're driving on different situations, think, how is my car looking from the outside? Because it's the outside matters, isn't it? Because that's why people see your car from the outside. Think, the way my car is now, how does it look from the outside? Because that's what the signal is giving to others. This is what the intention is giving. You don't want to signal right and your position is too much on the left. People are confused. People think, well, he's signaling right, but his position is not right. He's on the left. So what is he trying to do? He or she, do they want to go right or do they want to stop on the left? What are they trying to do? Maybe they signal incorrectly, but they want to stop on the left. Or maybe they want to go right, but they're confused. So think from the outside what people are when they look at your car. How is your car looking? And what do you think your car is giving signals to others? Okay, so I hope this video helps. If you need extra help on Learn to Drive and to pass the driving test, don't forget to take the advantage of our online course, which gives everything a learner needs. The course has everything a learner needs for you to learn and for you to pass the driving test. It has 30 videos on the course giving you everything you need. I will leave a link on the description for you to have a look. Have a look and see and read. If you like it, you could always join the course. Thank you for watching. If you like the video, please do give it a thumbs up. Please do make a comment what you think of the video. And if you're new to this channel, don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss any of my future videos. Hope to see you again on the next video. Bye for now.